In the heart of a bustling Indian town, where the streets were alive with the fragrance of spices and the laughter of children, there stood a little sweet shop that everyone knew. It was not the biggest shop, nor the fanciest, but it carried a magic that no palace could match. The shop belonged to a man called Govindlal, a round-bellied, pink-turbaned soul whose smile was as wide as the moon on a Diwali night. Govindlal had only one attire that he wore with pride, a faded blue vest, a necklace that once belonged to his grandfather, and bracelets that clinked softly when he moved his hands. His thick mustache curled upwards like it too was smiling, and his laughter was loud enough to make even strangers feel like family. Every morning, before the sun had risen high, he would light a small lamp in his shop and whisper a prayer of gratitude. Then, he would begin his daily ritual, stirring, mixing, and creating mithai with the devotion of a poet writing his verses. His Kadhai, a giant iron pot blackened with years of use, bubbled and hissed as he dropped golden droplets of batter into the hot ghee. With his kalchi, the long iron ladle that never left his side, he scooped and shaped, turning them into round, sparkling orange motocore Ladoos. The aroma wafted down the street, pulling in people like a sweet spell. Children would often gather outside, their eyes glued to the stacks of colorful treats, pink Ladoos, yellow Ladoos, soft white rasgullas, and mountains of jalebis that glistened like golden bangles. But Govindlal was not just a Mithaiwala, he was a storyteller, a friend, and a secret keeper. Every Ladoo he handed out carried a blessing, every rasgulla came with a joke, and every jalebi had a story twisted in its spiral. "Taste this, beta," he would say, offering a piece of mithai to a shy child. "It is not just sugar, it is the joy of your grandmother's hug, the laughter of your friends, the warmth of home." And somehow, people believed him, for the sweets from his hands never tasted ordinary. During festivals, the shop turned into a world of its own. Diyas glowed in every corner, the shelves shone with polished brass vessels, and strings of marigold flowers hung from the ceiling. Families thronged the place, their voices mingling with the clang of utensils and the rustle of paper packets being filled. Govindlal, sweating yet smiling, would serve each customer with the same enthusiasm, his hand raised high in welcome. For him, the shop was not about profit, it was about sharing happiness. He often gave away sweets to poor children who had no coins to spare, and no one left his shop empty-handed. There was a saying in the town, "If Govindlal feeds you mithai, fortune will smile on you." Perhaps it was superstition, or perhaps it was true, for many people swore that after eating his ladoos, they received unexpected blessings. Marriages were fixed, debts were repaid, lost friendships were mended. And Govindlal, with his endless laughter, would owe